Hey there, thanks for joining me for this session. In this session, I'm going to talk to you about the best time to buy real estate. My name is Emil Belvin, and I am a realtor here in Los Angeles. And I know I get asked this a lot, like, when should I buy? Is now a good time to buy, Mr. Real Estate Man? So, is it? Is it the best time to buy when interest rates are low, or when interest rates are high, or when prices are low, or when prices are high? When should I buy a home? Well, I'll give you a couple reasons to determine whether you're ready to buy a piece of property. Well, number one is, are you ready? Plain and simple. What do I consider being ready? I consider being ready at least having a credit score of about 640. Now, that's not to say you can't buy a property if your credit score is 580. But you have a lot more options if your credit score is at least 640 or higher. So if your credit score is 800, great. If it's 720, great. 660, fine. 640 is where I need you to be in order for us to have some options in regards to what we do for loan programs. 580 is going to limit how many programs that we can actually qualify for, but we can still get you in the game at about 580, but that's definitely where you need to be in order to even get in the game about a 580 credit score based on today's rules and regulations and guidelines. So, ready, credit. Number two would be savings. Now, everybody wants to buy a house, no money down. Hey, you got a program that's no money down? Well, if you're trying to buy a house with no money down, you probably need a little more money. Just plain and simple. I like to kind of use a rule of thumb as about 10% of the purchase price. Not a bad place to start. 10%. That way you have some cushion, because you're going to need probably going to need some down payment money. Probably. There are some no money down programs, but they're few and far between. Mostly the veterans right now have a zero down program, and maybe in certain cities they may have some down payment assistance. But I want you to have some down payment. That way you're a stronger buyer. The stronger you are as a buyer, your offer is going to knock other offers out of the way. I just submitted an offer, true story. Just submitted an offer yesterday. The other buyer submitted an offer for $535. My buyer submitted an offer for $520, putting 20% down. Which offer did they go with? They went with mine. Why? Because mine was a stronger buyer. I don't know what they were doing. Maybe they were doing a down payment assistance program, and the lender or the person doing it on the other side felt like it wasn't as strong. So they went with a $15,000 less offer because the buyer's putting more money down. So you want to be as strong a buyer as you possibly can be. If you got 20% or 40% to put down, great. But my recommendation as a starting point is to have 10% of the purchase price for everything. That's for down payment, closing costs, reserves, and all that stuff. 10% is a good ballpark rule of thumb. If you have more than that, then that makes you even stronger. And when it comes to real estate, you want to be a stronger buyer. So, ready means that I have a good credit score as well as some money or savings in order to do this deal. Now, what's the next part? Ready and willing. Willing is number two. Willing is willing to go through the process of buying real estate. Real estate is not like buying anything else that you've ever purchased before. It's not like buying a car. It's not like buying a shirt. You can go on Amazon or something and just, your shirt comes in 2-3 days. You want express mail, it didn't come tomorrow. This isn't like that. You have to be willing to go through a process, because you're going to find a house that you totally love in a neighborhood you totally hate. You're going to find, that you put an offer in and they didn't accept your offer. I love the house. I love the neighborhood. I submitted my offer, but unfortunately we were competing with 6 other offers. And even though you put in a strong offer, they had other offers that they were considering. So those are things that you want to keep in mind about real estate. It is a process. I've worked with clients and it's taken as little as 2 to 3 months to find a property. That's pretty good. Escrow is 30 days, so if we start today and close and get in there in 60 days, excellent. But I've also worked with clients who have taken us 18 months in order to find a property, and that's with consistently looking. So you have to be willing to go through that process. Whether it's 2 months or 18 months, you got to be willing to go through it. Last but not least, I consider this the most important, is to be able. And that's able to afford the monthly payment. That's so crucial, because you want to be comfortable and happy with the house that you buy. If you buy a house and the payment's too high and you don't even like the house anyway, you're going to be frustrated with this property. But if you buy the house, you love the house, and that payment's coming in every month and you can afford it, man. So that's what I think determines when is the best time to buy real estate. When you are able, when you are willing, and when you are ready. I'll do it in order. Ready, willing, and able. That's the best time to buy real estate. And that's going to vary for every person in every market, but those are the key factors to consider. If you like this video, you know what I'd like for you to do? I'd like for you to take a minute, subscribe to this video, and definitely feel free to shoot me an email or something, and I'll follow it with you. Check out my other YouTube videos, and I'll talk to you soon. Be well.